Not much. How about you?
Doing pretty good. What you got in your head there?
It's a bunny hat.
A bunny hat? Hell yeah. Hey, isn't
Period.
Easter's in April though? You should have like a Santa Claus hat.
Nah, I like bunnies more.
Bunnies more. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Hey, what do you think about my hat?
it's your opinion.
Hell yeah. Fucking where are you from?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about what's going on in the US right now? You guys are somewhat part of that, right?
Yeah. Well, like obviously I don't agree with racial injustice. I mean I'm black, but you know what we can do to fix it.
Well, explain like how do you see racial injustice?
Well, obviously it's wrong. I
No, I mean like as far as what you see that is racially injustice.
well killing black people for no reason. Um, making fun of Asians. Being racist towards indigenous people and well stuff like that. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, I agree. Killing black people for no reason at all, definitely a wrong thing.
Yeah.
Um, Statistics show um, with the amount of people that actually are killed, more than 50% of them are white by the police. Um,
Yeah, but then
and the,
again, there are more white people in America. So
agreed, but what does it matter what your skin color is at that point? Correct.
yeah.
People are dying. Now, when you look at the unarmed instances and how many of them have actually been brought to charges, as far as, yeah, you did do something wrong. Um, for black men, 16 of them had died, I think, in 2017 of them, I believe, is what the number was. 16 or 12, depending on which study you look at, because there's two different ones. But 16 of them out of 350 million police interactions a year, 16 people had died. Now, when you break down to how many of them were actually unjustified, it was two. So when you have two people dying unjustly, it's wrong. Agreed. But to bring it on a mass scale and say that every one of them is doing the exact same thing, I think that's where the difference is with people who
No, yeah, I agree with you. But
support it. And
yeah, but it's still bad. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, it is bad, but I don't think it's a race issue. I think it's more so about what you do. The way I put it, and the way I
No,
heard
it's
it,
definitely a race issue.
well,
It's about your race.
let me ask you this, because the way that it was put to me, if you're driving in a car and you look into the person's car in front of you, can you tell what color they are?
That doesn't matter.
Well, I'm asking because you said it's race
Even
based.
obviously no, but
So if you can't
even if a
see,
police were to stop them, as soon as they stop them and
but
the
why did they
police
stop
sees
them?
their skin color, they're immediately
But why did
have
they
a
stop them?
higher chance of death
Why did they stop them
at
though?
the arms of police.
Well, they don't though. Based on
They,
statistics, white men die
they
more. So
based on statistics, they do, honey.
no, based on statistics, white men die more. I'm sorry, but
Because there are more white men than there are black men.
exactly. So there's more white people committing crimes than there are black people.
Okay, but black men. First
So
of
what
all,
I'm saying is your
police are
statistics
not
do
supposed to
not
be
prove
killing
that
people.
white
Period.
men and black
For,
men have different abilities
first
with
of
the
all,
police.
people are not supposed to be killed by the police. Period. Even if they are guilty,
If
there
if they're
more
trying to
white
kill
people
other
are killed by
people,
the police.
if they're trying to kill other
One,
people or trying to kill the police, yes, I think that they
more
deserve
white people are killed
to
by the
be able
police
to
because there
defend
are more white
themselves as a
people.
police officer or
Of
defend the
course,
public because
white
that's
people
their
are
job and
killed,
what we
but
pay
never
them
because
to.
of their race. Black people are killed because of their race. Because what white people do is the same thing as what black people can do, but a black person is more
They're not though.
likely to die because of that.
You just
They
admitted it to
are
me. You said there's more white people and more white people die.
because they're. Are you dense? Like, are
There's
you?
more white people, correct? And more white people die. So how do more black people die? Explain to me.
I'm not. We're not saying that more black people
Well,
die.
you just said
We're
that.
saying that black people, that the little population of black people that die, that they're always getting killed, and it's only because of their race.
Well, how is that proven when there's more white people killed?
Because black people are killed for no reason.
What?
What? By police.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the police, correct?
Hmm.
And if there's more white people that die, how are there more black people that die?
We're not saying that. White people are killed for other reasons, but not their race.
And when you get
Black
pulled
people are
over,
killed for their race.
what do you get pulled over for?
For speeding or something. But you're telling me that that's something that you should kill somebody for?
No, I'm not. I'm
For
saying,
speeding?
is it a race-based thing when you don't even know the color of the person, but you're pulling them over because they're speeding?
Yes. If you pull them over, if you see a white guy,
But you
they're
can't
probably
see.
not gonna
You
get
just
killed.
admitted it to me. You can't
If
tell who's in the car in front of you.
they're not, but as soon as they pull over, the cops see
Oh,
the
but what
person
did they pull them over for?
because you're speeding. You're
Because they
telling me
broke
that
the
it's
law.
okay even if they're black?
No,
Okay,
because they broke the law, correct?
why would they kill them? Why? Because they were speeding? Why would you kill them?
No.
If
Do
you
you
can
have you ever
justify
been
that and
pulled
be
over?
okay with that,
No, have you
then
ever
you
been
have
pulled over?
points.
I'm
You
not
have
justifying getting pulled over for speeding and getting killed. I'm justifying it by the basis of you cannot say that it's based off race when they broke the law in the first place. And
okay, they
the
broke the
way
law.
that people handle
Why kill them?
themselves in a
Broke the
situation
law.
when it comes
They
to the
broke
police
okay,
and breaking the
broke the law.
law,
Why kill them? They were
the
speeding.
way they handle
Why kill them?
themselves, when they tell them, hey, don't reach under your seat or don't go into your glove box, we want to make
yeah,
sure.
but again, a white person does that and they're not gonna get killed. A black person does that, they have a likely chance of getting killed because that's the black stereotype.
And statistics do not prove that at all. You're making things up at this point.
I'm not making things up. That's literally the stereotype at this point.
The stereotype?
I
So if
literally,
you were a
if
police
you're
officer and
really
you
gonna
pulled
tell
over a
me
black
a
person,
black
you would kill them,
person,
is what you're saying.
what really is happening with racial injustice and racism and police brutality in general, somebody who will never understand.
How do I not understand that? Look at statistics.
Because you're a white person and you'll never be affected
350 million police
by police
interactions a
brutality.
year, and only 16 men have died.
Why are they dying in the first place, black or white? They
So you
shouldn't
got to
be
look
killing
into
people.
each
So you see the
instance.
problem with that?
You got to look into each instance. You know, George Floyd was on drugs. Did you know he was resisting from the police?
Okay, but a white person does that again, they're not gonna get killed.
You know that George Floyd, his autopsy came back that he overdosed on drugs and he wasn't killed from asphyxiation.
The police did not have to do that.
Well, yeah,
Also,
they
that's
didn't
fake.
kill him. The drugs killed him because he got caught with drugs and he took them all at
The
once.
whole thing was excessive. Even if they didn't
How was it
kill him, the whole thing was
excessive?
excessive, and a white person would never go through that.
And how was it excessive? Did you know Breonna Taylor? She was out in her hallway, and that's why she was shot. And the reason she didn't answer the door is because she had an ex-boyfriend, and she was with another guy. And the guy was scared to answer the door because they thought it was her ex-boyfriend, who was a known drug dealer,
Why get killed?
who a month before found with a dead body in the back of a car that was rented out in Breonna Taylor's name and returned to the rental agency, rented from her boyfriend, which was being investigated. Also, while he was on top of it being investigated for drugs, went and did a knock warrant. They didn't do a no walk. They had no knock warrants, but they actually knocked. The neighbor came out and said, hey, is everything okay? Once they went and entered the premises, they busted down the door and were shot at. One police officer